So with all the controversy over recent days about the Chicago BlackHawks situation, one of the players involved in the middle of it came out this week to TSN and SportsCenter that he was the John Doe in the case. Now, this podcast will talk a little bit about this player. I'm not going to deal much with the speculation. It's kind of fluid at this point, but I'll give you some basic details about his career on the ice. Now, Kyle Beach, born January 13, 1990 in North Vancouver, BC. As of this year, he's under contract with the Black Dragons Erfurt of the Oberliga. Beach played junior hockey for the Everett Silvertips of the WHL, and was eventually selected by the Blackhawks in the first round, 11 overall, of the 2008 NHL entry draft. Beach has spent most of his pro career with the Rockford Ice Hogs of the AHL. Now, at the start of the 2014 season, he played briefly for HV 71 of the Swedish Elite League, and he joined the Wolfpack after the New York Rangers acquired his rights in a trade with the Blackhawks. Now, he's played in several European associations over the years, and considered a typical power forward, 6'3", 203. He skates a tough physical game, accompanied by, of course, obvious offensive skill. After his first season in the Western Hockey League, he was named the association's Rookie of the Year. His aggressive play led to multiple concussions and, unfortunately, a sports hernia while playing for Everett. After being named again to WHL Rookie of the Year, Beach was projected to be a top 5 pick in the 2008 NHL entry draft. Now, the 2008 draft was full of talent, but his on-ice reputation and discipline issues made teams hesitant to draft him. Later in his WHL career, he bounced around in the association, spending time with the Lethbridge Hurricanes and the Spokane Chiefs. Now, he was called up to the Blackhawks for the 2010 playoff run as one of the Black Aces, which, of course, refers to a player that's not officially with the team, but was served as an injury or other replacement if need be. And this is where allegedly the assault occurred. Now, Beach made his official pro debut with Rockford of the AHL at the end of the 2009 season. Until the start of the 2014 season, Beach has spent his entire pro career with the Ice Hogs. Now, when HV 71 of the Swedish League ran into injury trouble, Beach joined the club for 3 weeks, appearing in 7 contests. On December 6, 2013, Beach was traded to the Rangers for Brandon Mashinter. He was later assigned to the Rangers AHL affiliate in Hartford following the transaction. Now, in August 2014, Beach signed a tryout contract with EC Salzburg through to the end of September. Now, after 9 games with Salzburg in his second season with the club, Beach opted to terminate his contract and return to North America to sign a deal on November 25, 2015 with the Missouri Mavericks of the ECHL. After 7 scoreless games with the squad, Beach opted to rejoin the Austrian Hockey League with the Graz 99ers on December 18, 2015. Now, in 2017, he enjoyed his most productive season as a pro, scoring 30 goals and 45 points in 54 games with the 99ers. However, after a short playoff run, his contract with the 99ers was not renewed, resulting in his release as a free agent. Now, on March 17, 2017, as a free agent, Beach continues tenure to EBEL, agreeing to a 2-year contract with ECVSV. Now, on the personal side, his younger brother is a noted NHL referee, Cody Beach, who was born August 8, 1992. Cody was drafted by the Blues in the 5th round of the 2010 NHL entry draft and played as a prospect for the Blues in the AHL with the Chicago Wolves. His cousin is Rich Harden, the Major League Baseball pitcher. As a child, his favorite player was Jerome Agilna. Now, the sexual assault allegations are very, again, fluid and very deep. We're not going to cover them all here, but I just want to give you a little background on why it's in the news last few days. We're not trying to exploit the situation. We're just providing information as a public service. Now, on May 13, 2021, an unnamed former player filed a lawsuit alleging a prolonged sexual assault at the hands of then video coach Brad Aldrich during an off-ice incident during the Chicago BlackHawks 2010 Stanley Cup title run. A subsequent investigation focused on 2 players, one of whom was referred to as John Doe. Now, according to the investigation, on May 23, 2010, allegedly, Blackhawks executives held a meeting about the sexual assault claims and decided they would not address them until after the Stanley Cup. The matter was not discussed again, and on June 14, 2010, 5 days after Chicago won the Cup, the Blackhawks Human Resources Director gave Aldrich the option to resign or face termination if John Doe's claims turned out to be true. Aldrich chose to resign and was permitted to participate in postseason celebrations, according to the investigation findings. Now, of course, in October 2001, Beach gave an interview on SportsCenter, confirming that he was a John Doe of the case, and spoke about his experience with the Blackhawks organization after the fact. Now, as it stands now, Aldrich has committed 6 crimes since this incident, and one of them has led to conviction. There's other allegations, but the former head coach of the Blackhawks at 2010, Joel Quenneville, will be called to the carpet by Gary Bettman today, October 28th. Shovel day off, the former assistant GM, the GM now with Winnipeg. Bettman is calling a meeting. Stan Bowman, the GM for the Blackhawks, has resigned. One of the assistants has resigned, and there's also some talk of either Aldrich's name being taken off the Stanley Cup or some asterisk in relation to the Stanley Cup win that year because of the lack of criminal process that was instigated. Now, the 2007 season went effort. He had 61 points in 65 games, again for the MVP, rookie most valuable player. Now again, he played with Lethbridge as well in the WHL in 2009. Now he first broke in with Rockford in 2009. Final season with Spokane, big year, 52 goals in 68 games. Again, 4 games with Rockford in 2010. Then 11, 12, and 13 with Rockford. And partial season with Rockford and HV 71. Then with the Hartford Wolfpack in 2014, then EC Red Bull Salzburg, then Missouri Mavericks, then the Brass 99ers, then EC VSV, then Tolzer Lowen of Del 2, and the DVTK Jagismedvik of the Slovakian Association. AHL totals, 83 points in 208 games, 43 goals, 3 goals in the playoffs. EBL totals, 107 points in 181 games, including 62 goals. And Team Canada, the International Under-18 Tournament in 2007, 4 games with 1 assist and 14 minutes in penalties. So Kyle Beach, again, still a pro player, has made good results in the AHL and in Europe. Like I said, this is just as a public service to let you know, as maybe just random hockey fans, Kyle Beach's background. Again, there was some indication he was going towards an NHL career, but whatever happened, it's for the mist of time. And, he was a decent player in the AHL, good player in Europe, WHL, some strong numbers, and like I said, the situation is very fluid. Check with your local CBC, ESPN, CBS, whatever local channel to see the updates. By the end of the day, it could be a whole bunch of resignations or firings. By the way, the team has also been, Chicago's been fined $2 million for their alleged part in the situation. Again, that's very fluid as well. Thanks for listening. Bye.